Dr. Fingers.
Where's the senior now?
What? You need me close?
Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm Dr. Fingers. I'm John. John.
Try to tell this guy about
Okay, and I'm a body mechanic. And what I do is I fix people's bodies that are really bust up and worked hard.
Really?
Okay? And I'm working on Chris Leben. And I'm preparing him for the fight of his life, of his career, and we go, we do it, and I do whatever the body needs to do to be fixed, to make it prepared for battle. We fight, we go, we do, we conquer. Hey, and we're going now. We're going. Na, amano kanichi amako yaki no chimeha ya no kichi no no moya sheno ko no chomotai no makaka uchi
Why do I train with the people I train with? I have to go down the list. Okay, Burton Richardson. First off, the guy's got his finger on the pulse of martial arts. He's been around since the dawn of time. He's always teaching me new moves. This is what they did in Abu Dhabi last week. This is this, and he's a tactician. He's a great game plan, as far as game plans go. Greg Thompson, he's traveled around the country working on strength and conditioning. He's phenomenal as far as his knowledge on the body and as far as my conditioning goes and diet, nutrition. And then mainly with Greg, the biggest benefit for him is that, he comes and he stays with me and he's my friend and he makes sure that I'm doing the right stuff. He helps me stay calm. He helps me stay centered, and for me, for I think any fighter at this level, that's huge. That's bigger than any amount of training you can do in the gym is what you're doing when you're not in the gym. And Greg is fantastic with that. Other than that, I have some fantastic people on my team that have been helping me out, and a lot of great people here at my gym.
Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just feels like a little bit when you're changing levels. It's like,
well, for me, I feel like, a top fighter is somebody that when you ask them, who they want to fight, who they think they need to fight, there's only a handful of guys that they're going to bring up, and already know who those guys are. That means that they're in the elite. They're in the group. Well, who beats who out of these two? Who beats who out of these two? There's not 50, 100 guys that they can beat. That can beat them. There's 5, 10 guys. To me, that's a top fighter. And to be honest with you, I think I'm there. I think I'm in that group. When it doesn't matter who you are. If somebody tells you you're going to fight Chris Leben, you're going to go, okay, keep my hands up. I gotta get ready. I gotta train for this. Doesn't matter who you are. So I believe that, I am a top fighter, but obviously where I'm at now, I still have some goals to accomplish in the sport. And for me, I think now with where I'm at, it's maybe not just about striving for that physical object of getting the belt around my waist, more than having great, exciting fights and fighting the people that I want to fight, fighting the best people in the world, seeing how I do with some of those matchups.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead and start with the neck clinch, just a couple times, not hard, okay? So nice and easy on your neck. Start with it just a couple times, real light. Just work your defense. Boom, that's it. Good. One more time. Here. Boom. Yep. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go 2 more. 2 more. Just. You've got it. Boom. Head up. Up. Bang. Nice job. 1 more. Here we go. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful posture.
I've trained with a couple different camps now, and I'd say one of the biggest difference is how how everybody gels together. You know, is there harmony? You know, does everything flow? You know, and sometimes, you know, it can be hard trying to work with the adversity of personalities. Obviously, I have a strong personality type, and you know, I'm not blaming everybody else. I'm blaming myself. It takes a special individual to be able to work with me. And right now, you know, the guys that I'm with, you know, we work great together. You know, besides just training partners, we're good friends as well. As you know, I'm fighting Wanderlei Silva, and he is one of my favorite fighters, which is the reason that I asked to fight him. You know, you know, you got to beat the legend to be the legend, and you know, Wanderlei's the man. You know, but I'm looking at this fight like a passing of the torch. You know, I think that he's a phenomenal athlete. He's a great, outstanding individual, and I want to beat him up. Other than that, you know, I really respect everything that BJ Penn's done in the ring. Fedor, probably for me, is the ultimate, and then you know, Randy Couture, who was a coach of mine and a mentor as well. You know, just the stuff that he did, not just in the ring but in the practice room, how hard he worked, his work ethic, and everything about him, I really idolized as well.
Wanderlei Silva, obviously he's a legend. He's one of the legends of MMA. You know, people have been saying, oh, he doesn't have a chin anymore and all that. You know, I don't really believe that. It's just, you see a couple times when he's been knocked out in his last fights. I mean, he won his last 2 fights, but his last fight. But before that, when he did get knocked out, he got hit so incredibly hard by big guys like Rampage Jackson. Just got hit so hard, anybody's going to get knocked out for that. So I'm not buying that thing that he doesn't have a chin anymore. His skill level is very high. If you watch his Bisping fight, he moved so well. His tactics were better than before. He wasn't just rushing in. He was more patient. In that fight, his kicking was just phenomenal, and that was before his knee surgery, so he should be even better yet. So we're looking, you know, to fight maybe the best Wanderlei ever. If you look at some of his Pride fights, one of the things he had is Wanderlei was able to use all the stomping to the face and all these things that are not legal in the UFC. But so he's developed his game in a different direction, and it's beautiful. He has a beautiful, beautiful game.
My goal with MMA, well, right now my goal is beating Wanderlei Silva. You know, obviously, you know, I wouldn't mind being world champion. Obviously, I'd like to beat all the best people in the world and have global domination. But you know, it's right now the only thing I care about is this next fight. I haven't thought about anything else. As soon as Joe Silva called me and let me know that I was fighting Wanderlei Silva, he became my goal.
Thank you. Too special?
I think they're a little big now that I'm wearing them, but
A little bit. Somebody's used them because, I mean, they're expensive shoes.
I haven't worn them every day before.
So the rules for the competition are the first person that can get on the website and answer correctly what the name of my dog here, our dog here is, they win a signed t-shirt from me. We're not going to tell you. Okay. Warrior is your hint.
Warrior dog.
Warrior dog.
Did you put in the toenail?